Hello and welcome back to our HIP New World Order campaign. In our last episode we have mostly been fighting this epic war against the Timurids on behalf of Vladimir. We unfortunately lost a pretty large battle down here, but we are now advancing towards the Timurid land so that we can hopefully get some sieges done over there and gain some war score. The battle was an unfortunate loss, but it did not actually lose us too much war score. I think it was the 4.7% one there, so not the end of the world. We are going to get a little from fighting these Crimean armies to offset that. The feuding between this village elder and this duchess has reached our court, so we'll definitely side with the duchess. Don't even care what it's about. Okay, so you can advance into here. You can probably go all the way up to there. Oh wow, there's actually some pretty large armies here. Let's change our plans a little bit. Get reinforcements into this battle. It looks like they're still intent on coming. Our reinforcements will only be a week behind, so that's fine. Did we have commanders in this army? We had, including myself, okay. Let's have you stay here and you stay here. And you can advance to Itil, but no further. Don't want to extend too far while we have troops left behind here fighting. Alright, so we won that. And we're actually going to get out of here before the Crimean army arrives, so maybe we'll try to stay and see if they're still willing to continue. Apparently they are, okay. So we'll reinforce. We already have them outnumbered, so I think we're looking pretty good there. Okay, our vassal king of Epirus has usurped Corfu. Fighting across the field, you see an enemy soldier cut off from the others. While you can't tell who, it's clear they must be a highborn noble. We'll see. Utrecht has their opinion improved, that's good. Okay, so this battle is actually pretty close. Our reinforcements are only 5 days away though. Should turn things decisively in our favor. Okay, and it seems that all of the Timurid armies are up here now. That's fine. You are taking a break from discussing war plans with your fellow commanders and decide to start chatting with one of your guards. He tells you, "My cousin is out fighting infidels and what do I get? Guard duty." We'll tell him we'll get an opportunity to kill infidels soon. Apparently the Grand Mayor is attempting to promote vile heresies. He seems happy enough, so we'll take no action on that score. Okay, so victory there. Okay, so that army's heading up there. We'll send this 14k in this direction. And take out this small-ish Crimean army. We have lost quite a few troops in these various battles. We now have how many in this area? 78,000. We have another 14k over here, so we'll Send them, perhaps not by that route, go a bit further north. Why do you want to go that way? Okay, that'll do. And I think we'll start moving into the Timurid lands now. Up to 38%, but that is going to change pretty dramatically once they complete a siege up here. So actually, maybe they're headed down to try and fight me again. Oh well, there's one of their armies anyway. So they're trying to come in to attack me. We're going to get to there first, though. This is steppe, and there is no river crossing, so I think we'll be okay with this battle. I think we should win. We can reinforce from here. Though that might not even be necessary. My son has a tender and loving soul, trusting everyone in the castle. I fear he will get hurt someday. I don't mind if he becomes kind. Alright, so... let's send in half of this unit. Don't want to send in the whole thing because of attrition concerns. Doing pretty well. Uh-oh, we got 15,000 more on the way. I think we're going to have to send this whole thing. And this 9k. Okay, our first reinforcements have arrived. They're going to be here on the 26th. And our reinforcements are not too far behind. This 36k I think is too distant to actually get here. Or at least I hope so. Just in case, I think we'll advance this adjacent. And this one to here. Okay, so they now have the numbers advantage again temporarily. We'll have more reinforcements in on the 2nd, though. After we all take a break for the annual autosave, of course. Okay, so they have lost their center flank. We might not even need to send in this 9k here, but I think we will, just to make sure of things. Hopefully this is just worth a huge amount of war score. And we can get this war finished. 4%. Not quite what I had in mind. Okay, so this has 20k supply limit, this has 20k. We will let half of this 6k continue over there, and we'll let the other half come back here, I think. The Timurid army is retreating to Pecheneg? Up here, okay. I think we'll send this 17k or so in pursuit. Maybe we won't, because that 11k is heading in there. Some of them I think we're retreating to Saray. Okay, that's fine. We have the hills, we have the morale and the numbers. That should be easy. So we still have 26k here. We should take some of these out. don't want to click 1,000 tiny units, come on now. Well, that will do. We'll send these guys back to Till. Or maybe we'll send them around this way. I don't like this. 42,000. And another 18 over here. 36 of them are heading to Uzun, so let's actually leave this 6k here after all that clicking. They'll be here on the 15th. You're all heading to Pechenik, so you're probably going to head around to Uzun then afterwards. Well, we'll take the battle, I guess. We have our best men in charge. They'll be here on the 15th. You can probably send some number of troops right now, actually, without changing their mind. And we'll get everyone else in as quickly as possible. So they did cross a river. Our reinforcements will be a couple of weeks in transit though, and we are having a bad time in the center. Meanwhile, we also have a dangerous faction. Fortunately, we can afford some bribes. And also, worst case, we can afford to just capitulate to them if they actually present their demands. Since it's only Crown Authority. Yeah, I think we're losing this too fast. We really need the reinforcements quickly. Okay, some will be in right now, and they'll start arriving very quickly over the next few days. Maybe it's going to be good enough. Depends how long it takes these guys to get here, I think. Oh, they actually caught us over here. That's not good. I think we're basically out of troops. This 14k is too far to make a difference, I think. Well, we'll see how these go. I'm not optimistic. Before you land the finishing blow on the enemy soldier, who now lays half dead, crumpled on the ground, he grins and says defiantly, "My ancestors are smiling at me, German trash, can you say the same?" Well, we can duly kill this guy at least. Yeah, they're gonna get more reinforcements in here, which is definitely gonna push this in their favor. These guys are headed over here though, so they're not actually going to take part. We could be okay here though. We might break the right and then the center should follow. I think we should reinforce, or we should retreat from this though, since it's definitely not going to go our way. Curses, you trip and fall down right in the midst of battle. A nearby enemy notices and takes advantage of the situation. He raises his spear, but just at the last moment one of your soldiers jumps in between. He is impaled and killed. Gives you enough time to get to your feet and kill the enemy. What a brave man. Okay, so we have lost this battle, but these troops will come back here to help out here, which is probably better. Okay, so we did break the right. My son is mastering the art of diplomacy. And we see a soldier cut off from the others. While you can't tell who, it's clearly must be a highborn noble. We'll see. Alright, we won a battle over here, that's good. So, these troops are going to get here on the 9th of April. These on the 4th and 7th. Ooh, I think this is going to be bad for us. I don't think we're going to finish this in time, and they're going to get too many reinforcements in, and we're going to lose, but we'll fight to the end. We'll see how it goes. Oh, never mind, we did actually win an initial victory there. So we have 30,000, they have 42-ish. So if we get this 14k in a timely fashion, we have pretty much equal numbers. It could turn out okay. We are not taking a huge amount of attrition here. We're kind of low on morale. Let's see if they are still intent on coming. Yeah, they're going to start arriving on the 7th of April. Okay. Fortunately, we get to fight 4k by themselves before any of these arrive, at least for a few days. So we should hopefully kill a number of them. Not very many, probably. Okay, so we're about equal numbers now, and they crossed a river. They did have the morale advantage. I think these 14k are going to be too distant, but we'll see how this goes. Ooh, we're going to break the left very quickly. That's good. Your experience in matters of war has increased, and there are many things you'll do differently in future battles. We'll focus on flat terrain. We're not actually leading in this battle, but still, there is a lot of flat terrain around here. It could be useful. Yes, we broke the left very quickly. Good. They do have 5,000 more coming in, but they're a month away almost. The Kagan himself is fighting in this battle, so we could capture him, which would be great. We broke his flank, and the other flank. You're separated from your men in the chaos of battle and now find yourself in the midst of war. As you scan the field and try to rejoin your forces, we see this guy break through the enemy ranks and charge us. We slowly circle each other, tense and focused. Apparently we're involved in 2 duels simultaneously. Well, let's resolve this one first maybe and see what happens. We see a weak spot. It's not much, but it's all we need. 4 personal combat skill. We do have an advantage on him. So he's gonna die. And in this one, he just runs away. Okay. Sounds good. So I think this is gonna turn out pretty well for us, actually. We won the battle, the enemy is retreating. Do we want to press our advantage here? So with the retreating troops, they have 21k, so pretty much equal numbers again. We have about half morale ourselves, so probably about equal morale. No terrain bonuses or penalties either way. I think it's probably better for us to wait until we have our extra 14,000 that we can use. But we're up to 68% in this war. They still haven't managed to siege anything in Perm. And they are not trying right now. Where's Vladimir's army? Is it? Apparently they're fighting some other war. Okay, so you've just brought me in to fight the Timurids by myself, have you? Okay, this is the Great Holy War, of course. Well, that shouldn't take too long. Though they are actually losing it right now. Alright then. Maybe we should have offered to join that one instead. So these guys are headed to Saray now. Be there on the 22nd. If we headed here now, we could get there first and catch them. Do we do that? I think we probably do that at this point. Have a new vassal king of Saxon, that's fine. We'll get these guys on their way in. Dangerous factions, still the Lower Crown Authority faction. We'll spare some gold for him. Don't think I can justify that much for this guy, though. Give him a title instead. Uh-oh, that's bad. They're hostile, but I don't think these guys are actually part of the war. Hamadan, Kerman, and Mahmudid. Yeah, it's just him and Crimea, so these guys should not try to reinforce this battle or attack us or anything. So I think we're still okay. Alright, the battle has started, and oh dear. This is bad. I guess the good news is they're over 2 weeks away, 3 weeks, more like. Okay, well, we'll see how this goes. Our reinforcements are closer. Usurped a high chiefdom. Our reinforcements are here. We have killed a few thousand before these have started arriving, but unfortunately I think they're going to turn this battle against us. Oh, maybe not. We lost a commander though, apparently. The clashing of blade and shield fills your ears as both sides of the battle meet. You raise your shield as an enemy approaches. He raises his sword and slashes at your shield, only for his sword to snap in half. As the man looks in shock at his now broken sword, which undoubtedly was made of poor quality, you raise your sword and kill him. Nice. Okay, so with their right flank broken, this looks real good. Broke the middle as well. Reinforcements came in, but too little, too late. Still only 10% war score there. But it counts. And we may be able to pursue and gain some additional war score, but we are just about out of time for this episode, so we'll have to wait and do that next time. Thanks for watching, and join me again then.